Good morning, family. It's Thursday morning, 7 minutes past 9. As you can see, I was really tired last night. Could not touch the tank. And sort of I'm glad I didn't, because every time I don't touch the tank, I sit down and I look on it and I revisit in my head what I plan to do with the tank, how I plan to plumb it, draw it out, see it in my head if there's any mistakes, and I found a few things that I wanted to correct. So I have 3 plumbing parts I'm going to get. I don't need them, but I thought, it's simple enough to put them in right now, and you'll see it later. I'll talk to you about that. But the reason I'm doing this video now, before I go to work, is that, as you can see, I'm going to show you the fish that are swimming around, happy as a lark. So I'm going to do a water test, because I suspect I might do a small water change later, maybe not. But we'll see, because tomorrow when I put the filter online, they're going to get an additional, that filter holds about 4.8 gallons, almost 5 gallons. It's almost a 5 gallon, and you can see it sitting beside the 5 gallon bucket, which is my RO, my top up. So they're both 5 gallons. So when I fill that with freshly mixed salt water, that's an additional 10% of the tank volume of fresh water going in tomorrow. And that I did some from before, so they're getting fresh water, fresh salt water mix, I should say. So I don't think I'm going to do another water change. Just fill that up. So, but I want to know today what the water quality is like. I'm going to do a test on the salinity, because my top up is not on, nothing is on, no filters on this tank. This is just carrying the tank based on jugglings. So we're just going to use a basic API salt water test kit. Here, you can see it. I'm going to test everything. Most I'm looking for, as you know, is my ammonia. That's the only thing. Generally, in a situation like this is where, if I had the Seneye Reef monitor, it would be a really great tool. But based on how I'm managing the tank and I will know the fish, I should be okay. And I'm also using my refractometer over here. And this is big bottle of distilled water. This is something I talk to people about, because I calibrate my refractometer using distilled water. It's something that is easy enough to get. Sometimes the refractometer solution is out, and I got this one from London Drugs. And the reason I like it is, when you buy distilled water, you'll see it right here. So it tells you 0 ppm, right? So this is ozonated, it has steam distilled. So this is my 0. So I'm going to check it real quick, do a water quality test, and you'll see that procedure. So I'm going to probably just leave the camera rolling, maybe just walk with you and see it. But let's get rolling. So there are a few procedures to think about when you're doing your testing. You know what? Let's start with the salt. Let's see what my salt is. So the first thing I do is, and I've done this video already, so I'm gonna probably just go real quickly. And I have my little bucket over here. And always just clean out. This is the dropper that comes with the refractometer. I know you can't see me, but this is really about just showing you my steps. My face not going to be in this, and then so I have this little bucket here. Just to rinse it, I take a second one, and then I just rinse off the lens. And I always clean it before I put it up anyway, but just abundance of caution. I just air blow it, and then I use a dropper and collect some solution from the tank, which is right here. Alright, and then I saturate the lens way more than I sometimes have to, because like when I flip it over, I like to see the water splash off. And then I'm going to hold this up to a light source. You saw the mistake I made? I was using the distilled water to check my zero, and I just skipped that altogether because I'm in such a hurry to eat my breakfast. Oh shit. Alright. Now I'm going to have to start off, and I'm going to rinse this off before I put it back in the distilled water. Oh yeah. Sometimes your brain don't catch up. It's early morning and I don't even have my tea yet. Okay. Let's try that again. Now that everything is clean, I'll still do the same thing. I'm rinsing it back off with the distilled water. And then I'm going to check my zero. Alright. So I hope you guys are doing well. This has been an interesting journey so far. Let's see what this looks like. Hold it up to the sun. Focus a little bit while I'm doing my abs at the same time. Perfect. 0, 0, 0 flat. So every time I do my test of my salinity, I always check the calibration first. So I know I can trust the reading. So now I'm going to take the salt and see what this is. Okay. Fill the lens. Splash over. Assume the sit-up position. Point to the window. .024. And I'm going to repeat it just to make sure. Fill it up again. Splash it over. Go back. Look. And if you notice, yep. 1.024. I don't put the refractometer right up against my eye. I use it more like a telescope. I start to have it off a bit. I use both eyes, keep both eyes open, and then I fine tune. So that's why I use a refractometer. So my salinity is perfect. Everybody's happy. I cannot have to worry about that, which I didn't expect to anyway because the salt was mixed pretty good. And then I'll rinse this off and put it back into storage. So now I'm going to test the more important things. Alright, cover back my distilled water. You can come out of the way. You can come out of the way. And now for you. So I'm going to just cut the sample at the tank, and then I'll be right back. But let me just take out what I'm going to be doing now. So I have my ammonia, my nitrite, nitrate, and my high range pH, because here in Calgary that's what we need. Our water here is pretty high. pH is generally in the high 8s, etc. So I'm going to fill these up now, and then I'll come back and you'll just watch the test, and I'll talk to you maybe as I go along, or sing some tunes in my head. So as you can see, this is a project I've been thinking about doing for quite some time now, and you know, some people say nothing before it's time. So what I'm going to show you is that I take a lot of precautions when it comes to the cleaning. So what you see that I've actually done here, and I'll move this over here, it's just one full one, and I just squirt it into the tubes. But this is not my sample taking. Again, I always clean my vials. So this is how much I put in the tank in it first, but this is the pre-cleaning. This is just to make sure that even though I cleaned it before I put it up, and so I keep my little bucket here, and I just empty that. So I know that's clean, and I do it for all of them. So I clean before and then I do a pre-rinse with the tank water in each of them. Again, just making sure that it's clean, although they are packed away neatly. This is just me, some of the steps that I take, so I know I can trust my readings. Is that I take these precautions to make sure that they have no cross-contamination at all. And yes, I just wash my hands literally fresh. You see my lock strap, just bathe and fresh up. What time is it now? 9:20. Okay, I'm excited about today, see? We're having pizza for lunch. So, Bossy, Mikey, I'm looking forward to the pizza. These are the vibes that Pisces give their workers, you know. So yesterday we got to take home some ice cream. Oh, I'm gonna show you. So we are working hard, and as a little treat, you know, might give everybody a little bit of ice cream. You can pick one, and this is the one I chose. I'm gonna eat this. This is gonna be my celebration when I finish the tank. So I hear it tastes delicious. I don't know, but one of my friends at work, Rachel, thank you for suggesting it. She says delicious, I soon find out. Okay, so that's the side. Now, to take my sample. So now my vials are clean. I just take these all to the tank. And I'm going to fill them up at the tank and I'll be right back. So, carry them, when I finish it, I'll talk to you about the filling. The fish are looking great. Everybody's swimming around. Everybody looking happy. And I'm really amazed. I mean, it's if you walked in here and you saw this, you're like, no filter? Yeah, this is really a way of testing your emergency systems. Can you manage your tank if your main return pump went down? How long could you keep your system up and running? And that's why I like simplicity. If you watch one of my previous videos, I think it was the one before this, where I was talking about simplifying your tank, simplifying your life. If you got sick tomorrow, how long would your tank last? If it was in quarantine away from you. So basically, just gonna show you one of the vials. How I fill them up is I allow the meniscus to be, well, because it's not level, you're not going to see too well, to be right, the bottom of the curve of the water, to be sitting on the line, which is right here on the vials, but it's at an angle, so you're not seeing it. So, this is one, I just rest them here. I could actually, in fact, generally, no, I'm going to show you all of my steps. I don't like the issue of it possibly turning over, so the container it comes with has these grooves in there to keep the vials. So once I collect it and all my levels are right, I just stick them back in here to hold them upright so nothing accidentally turns over or spills. Now, I used to use the covers, and I'll show you one of the covers. I used to use these covers when I'm doing the mixing. So these covers come with it, like that. But what I find is that sometimes they're hard to wash out, and sometimes when I even push it on hard and I shake, I get spillage. So I get a better seal when I use my finger, and that's why I make sure my hands are clean, free of grease, any other contaminant. So I don't really use these anymore. Okay, so then now in position. And I'll just start, no, you're not going to see my face, you just see my hands. Okay? So generally, nitrite and pH, these two are going to be the last ones, because these are just, they don't have two reagents, these are just single reagents. And I'll talk to you as I go through. So I'm going to put you guys here, and I'm going to start with ammonia and nitrate. I always want to give these a good shake, especially nitrate. And you're going to see, especially bottle number 2, the instructions say you want to give your nitrates at least 30 seconds shaking to activate it. Now I go a little bit more than that, but I'm always shaking. So that's the first shake for ammonia and nitrate. nitrite. No, that was the nitrate one. Right. So bottle number 1 for ammonia. Where's my system? Right. This way. Good. 8 drops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Close the cap. Move you to the back. Turn you around and away from me, so I know I did that one already. And then the next one is going to be my nitrate. And now you see the 2 bottles? I'm always shaking 2 bottles at a time. Always. To make sure. Now this one was one I was shaking before. This was bottle number 1. So you see, this is bottle number 1 second shaking. This is bottle number 2's first shaking. Because I want to make sure that the bottles get a really good shake. So vigorously I'm shaking it. They say for at least 30 seconds. Okay, that's good. Check it again. It is bottle number 1. 10 drops. I rest my hand on the edge and I count 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn it around and away from me. So only bottle number 2 is here. Okay, now take them up. Give it a little shake. Same thing for the first one, which was the ammonia, using a different finger. Shake. Good. Now I'm going to go to the bottle number 2's for my nitrates and my ammonia. Again. And you might be saying, well, what happened to your nitrite and your pH? Well, these are going to be done now because I want all the reactions to start around the same time. If I had already done my pH and my nitrite, they'll be sitting. Remember, all of these tests, you want to give it at least a 5-minute standing time to take your readings. So now it's ammonia bottle number 2. And again, this is 8 drops. I always look and double check even though I know. Over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lock it. Turn it away from me. You're finished. Okay. Now, because I'm going to go on to nitrite, remember I'm always shaking 2 bottles at the same time. This is nitrate bottle number 2. So now I shake them both. Okay. And I always check it again to make sure I didn't make a mistake. Nitrate bottle number 2. 10 drops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm making sure to make sure that the drops don't run down the side of the glass. They go straight into solution. And now my nitrite and my pH. My high range pH. Shaking 2 bottles at a time. Okay, now you notice I haven't shook the first 2, the ammonia and the nitrate after the second solution. I'm going to do it right after this. So everybody gets their shake at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm try to move a little faster on this one now. this one again is 5 drops for the pH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now shaking time. I use a different hand, different finger. Yeah, that's my nitrate. This is my ammonia. This is my nitrite, different finger. And finally, pH. Different finger. Alright. That's my 5-minute mark. And you can see everything here. So my ammonia, there's a little bit, but it looks like it has actually dropped. This is probably closer to a bit about 0. So is my nitrite. My nitrate also, I'm going to take it out so you can see it a little better. Hold it up to a better light. So this is ammonia. Yeah, so I do have some ammonia, which is what was expected from before. But this is sort of what I've seen before. And just, you know the chart what that look like. Probably I should take the chart out so you can see. Yeah, so y'all know the chart, right? So I'll take it out one by one. So that was the nitrite. Let's look on the nitrate. So this is my nitrate. Yeah. Looks good. Now, let's look on my pH. I think that's what's one over here. Come on. It's so stiff sometimes to come out. Okay. Usually around 8.0.2. Yeah. Hasn't changed much. It's about 8. And finally, my nitrites. Which again are 0. So yeah, the tank is good. The guys are happy. I just showed them real quick before I got to work. So them swimming around, enjoying. Look at that, crystal clear, good quality water. Now why I'm doing this is tells me that my bio has not crashed. My bacterial base has not crashed. I do have quite a bit now that's in my live rock, so I was able to preserve the live rock and the biometer from the filter, and that's given the biological support for the tank. As you can see, this is, we're almost going a week. We're going to probably go to a week, almost a week before we actually put the filter back on. So I managed the tank 1 week with just basic water changes, but going into the tank, going into the setup, everything, the water quality was good from day one. So again, this is coming online. This is what I'm going to be doing. We'll talk about the canister filter some more, and my core 15 that's going to be running this. So yeah, work time now. I'm going to go eat my breakfast, get ready for work, and bless upon yourself. I hope you enjoy this journey. And as you can see, the image quality changed a little bit because I'm using my other phone. Because my original phone battery memory actually full, and I just don't have the time to clear it up. So this picture here now is from my other iPhone. Alright, later. Them eating. I just decided to give them a quick feed in. Just a few flakes is what they get. Just to make sure that they're okay again. And just a little bit of food before I go to work. Just making sure that they're okay. You can see just a little bit there on the top. See them coming for eating? Yeah. Good. So everybody's eating. Just a little bit. And again, dosing this with constant bacteria is so important. Good. Can go to work now. Bye, babies. See you later. Kisses.